Greetings, YouTube. I'd like to talk about condoms. At the moment, I'm going to overlook the fact that condoms are very useful as a barrier to getting sexually transmitted diseases, or STDs. And I'm just going to concentrate on their ability to prevent pregnancy. Now, they're not perfect. No birth control method is. But they are very useful, easy to acquire, simple to use, and quite effective. But for that reason alone, every nation in the world should endorse the use of condoms by their population. Because the last thing we need is more humans, particularly if it's an unplanned pregnancy. But of course, they're also useful as a barrier to STDs. Not only is protecting the individual who uses them and their partner, but helping to break the chain of this disease spreading, which is also very important. As some of you are probably aware, if you're online, recently the Pope commented that condoms are a cause of the spread of STDs, in particular HIV. This is patently absurd. If you use a condom and you have HIV, you are much less likely to spread it to your partner. And if you use a condom and your partner has HIV, you are much less likely to catch it. Now, I understand why the Pope has this stance. The Pope is offended by the existence of condoms simply because they're a birth control method. Because the Catholic Church has what I apologize, but I consider to be a somewhat almost silly, every sperm is sacred attitude about reproduction. If that actually were true, and the Catholic Church wanted to take that stance as being serious, then every adolescent male in the world would be guilty of genocide. Endorsing the concept that condoms shouldn't be used because they prevent pregnancy, that right there is an immoral act. People's lives, families' existence are put at risk every year because they have too many children. In some places in the world, you simply can't feed them. And then they have to look to the outside world to help them. When if they just prevented the pregnancy, they'd be better off. By saying that they cause the spread or aid in the spread of HIV and other STDs, that's just insane. The attitude is completely and utterly irresponsible. Use of condoms, education on how to use them properly, has saved thousands of lives. The attitude that the Pope is demonstrating is abysmal, medieval. He's placing his personal beliefs over the health and well-being of the entire planet. That's kind of selfish in my book. And when he makes that public statement, when he says to the people, condoms help spread HIV, he's being morally reprehensible. No ifs, ands, or buts there, no pulled punches. Morally, completely irresponsible. His attitude is going to help spread unwanted pregnancies, disease, and death. That, in my book, is pretty much the quintessential definition of evil.